Hello guys, today we'll be farming Albiores. So what can we say? I started the timer as you see. Now we're gonna aim to make some gold. That's a good beginning. You can see the gold on the right side of the screen. Usually I estimate one box every 20 mobs with an average of 700 mobs per hour, which should net us about 30 to 35 boxes, which will then give us an average of 90 gold per hour, including pickpocketed gold, should I say silver mob, which usually accounts for maybe 20 gold, 15, 20 gold, and then obviously some trash drops. When I say drops, I mean the items you pickpocket. You get books, rabbits, spiced chicken, and health clothes. So far, this run, as it says, is very lucky. I believe we got a grand total of 4 boxes. Sometimes I go about, like rarely, but it happens, I go about 10 minutes without seeing a single one. So on average, you should expect about 90 gold per hour. Sometimes it might be 75. Sometimes only 1 or 5. Might be more, but I wouldn't expect more than 100 on average over the long term. But even then, about 100 sounds good. So far we got no resists. That's the next topic. That's what makes this farm not pleasing. If you die, okay, you lose a couple of minutes, it's not bad. If you make on average 1.5 gold per minute, you can live with it. But what I don't like is it goes like a boring but decent farm. Then suddenly you're forced to fight for your life. If you ask me, not the best feeling. But oh well, what can you do about it? I don't think there are much alternatives to making good gold in the game. Perhaps being a mage booster, but this entails you getting some gear, although if not the best, then you need obviously to have a mage level 60. It's not easy either. You spend like 3,000 on a boost, or you spend like 7-8 days leveling. Then obviously you need to know the route when boosting, not to die. You don't obviously expect to stay there for like at least 1 hour. Otherwise your buyers will be unhappy, especially also if you die a lot, or not a lot. People expect smooth boosts. And at the end of the day, it's not that much more. Of course it's more money, but there is also more responsibility. So I find this farm as a good alternative. Before I used to do normal when the prices were good, but I assume this was more of an exception for a couple of weeks. Large, brilliant shards were going for like 7 to 8 gold. Now it's like down to, fuck knows, 2 to 3 gold. Maybe a bit more, but still. Not even 5, that's pretty low. So that farm went to a shitter. So there at least you couldn't prove. We're getting so many boxes, like 3 times the expected. Probably gonna slow down a bit. Or maybe we just get lucky and we'll continue this extra bonus. So let's talk about resists. I think it's a 1% chance, and nothing you can do about it. Spell hit gear doesn't help. Also, you don't want to walk around fire. Obviously, plan your moves strategically. You don't want to be in a tight spot and you're getting resist, because the way Vanish works to fix the situation, you need to run away from the mob. And obviously, if you're in a tight corner, it gets challenging. So what I do, I pop. Okay, I was a bit lucky because I was supposed to pop sprint first. So I have prep. So if I get another resist, I'll use it. Really need to work with my keybinds because it's been a wasted Vanish, but I got lucky. Maybe it's a level difference, my dad. I was close on. Despite improved talents for stealth with boots, you really don't want to walk right through the mobs, especially if they're high level. Now we are approaching the place where I jump down from the top. I finish on road if I don't die. What else can we say? It's a boring farm, but I will try to show you the route, hopefully without dying. Otherwise you just pickpocket all the mobs until the ogre event place and you jump down to the spot which I just showed. Very lucky on boxes. Don't expect so much. You got 2 in a row. I don't know what's going on. Well, usually by the 6-minute mark we will be making 5 to 10 gold. Now we're at 27, which is like 3 times more. I'm not gonna complain, I'm just saying I don't expect this every time. It's still lucrative farm if you have time and patience. You don't mind boring shit, because let me tell you, I'd rather be AoE farming than a mage. Once again, with the current prices, like I'm doing DME for herbs, it might be even less gold. It's up to you if you have a mage and you prefer a less profitable farm, but a more fun one perhaps. So it's better than nothing, like I can say. We have still a minute cooldown on our Vanish, so we don't want to slow down. Usually what I do if it's like 30 seconds left, I'll probably slow down, wait for it not to waste prep, and sometimes when prep saves your life. Also you can just jump down if you have an opportunity to buy you some time for this mob. We're approaching 50 seconds on Vanish cooldown. Probably gonna do those mobs. So you don't want to really slow down a lot. Wait for Vanish. Okay, I'm gonna do probably this room, and Vanish should be off. Should I wait now? I'm just gonna risk it. If you die, oh well. Okay, it's 20 seconds. So I'm probably gonna wait for it now, and then I will get those 2 mobs. Okay, it's 7 seconds left. We'll wait a bit. If you make 1.5 gold per minute, 30 seconds, he was on like 75 silver. Usually if you die, at least as an elf, you need just under 2.5 minutes. So if it's 2.5 minutes times 1.5 gold per minute, each death really costs you about 4 gold. I mean, you need to expect a couple of deaths per hour, maybe 2 to 3 deaths. If you resist about every 10 minutes. So far we had only 1 resist. 10 minutes you get about 100 mobs, so it works out if you get 1 resist. Again, spell hit gear doesn't help, because if it was hit, you wouldn't get resisted on mobs more than 3 levels below you, but still at 56 you can still resist. So it means spell hit doesn't help. What will help perhaps is getting tire gear with like reduced Vanish. If I'm not mistaken, Q1 from Molten Core. 3 piece bonus reduces your vanish by 30 seconds and 2 pieces and BOE, although pretty expensive. So I wouldn't really recommend spending a couple of hundreds of gold to save, like, I don't know, 10 gold per hour, because to break even you need to do this shit for 30 hours. But if you enjoy playing Rogue in your free time, you can probably join a pack or a guild run, Molten Core, when we do it, obviously. I'm gonna discharge this boss since he's level 59, and I'm not sure if he looks at you in front of you, I think there is a chance he might see us, so better not to risk it. Yeah, so we're gonna clear out this room. Here we got 2 pots, which one also to get, just to get as much mobs as we can. So with this route, you should expect about 90 gold per hour. I'm sure there are ways to improve the farm, better gear, better route, better consumables. Talents, I don't think so. I think I got the most optimized talents for survivability. So I got plenty of points left. I got 14 points left. And then some of them were fillers. So the pickpocket him. Yeah, that's a box worth it. We got a pot on our left. I'm gonna go to in a second. Not gonna waste a sprint. I'm just gonna walk around. The sprint is useful when you get resist, just to make distance. So if you vanish too soon, the mobs will still attack you. I don't know, it's batching, but I'm just seeing you too close and resisting. Fuck knows. I get like if I vanish too close, plenty of times I'll just fucking get hit again. And even if I use prep, this happens. Like vanish, but if I'm too close, got a second resist. See what I do? Make distance. So I sprint first because I believe there is a small delay between them attacking you. So if you make distance, I think that's good. So if you're too close, even if you pop evasion, they can still base you, and obviously this hurts your chances to make distance. We're 12 minutes in. This farm does feel a bit slow because you're pickpocketing a lot of mobs and you're moving rather quick all around the place. So it's like you got plenty of experience, and due to this, and also the ongoing stress of being resisted, does feel rather longish. Again, maybe some people will prefer it. Personally, I usually get bored after 1 hour of doing it. So I just pop some shit in the background and well, always a game of grind. Having said that, you still want to do the things which you enjoy. Otherwise, like, if you're having a second job. Of course, snacks requires consumables, but sometimes you can do a more fun farm for less gold. Well, at least no deaths so far, so hopefully I will not jinx myself. I've got just under 2 minutes left to vanish. I don't want to be in front of them, at least not like walking over them. I'm gonna wait too much for them to move over. If I get resist, I should have plenty of space just to run back. We got those 5 mobs here. I believe one of them patrols away. I'll get him later. We'll get a single mob. Just looking out for spaces where we'll run if I get a resist. It's get a bit annoying. He always like running. Let's talking about the money. You make a box every 20 mobs, and I estimate about 700 mobs per hour. Again, talking about the money, if each box sells for 2 gold, and you make one every 20 mobs. So let's distract him so he doesn't see us. It means including the trash and the coins, which get like 2-3 silver per mob. Since each mob on average brings you 15 silver, so you make 1 gold about every 7 mobs. And you get about, I think it's 10 mobs per minute. Mobs per minute, you make gold every 7. Blah, blah, blah. So it takes you 40 seconds to get a gold. Yeah, which works out to 1.5 gold per minute. You will slow down on the boxes. I'm not sure. We got about 37 gold, so I estimate 15 boxes in 15 minutes. Second. Sorry, 30 gold. Yeah, 15 boxes approximately. That's 15. That's like twice an hour. Well, sometimes if you get lucky, just don't fucking get disappointed. Well, usually this farm brings an average of 90. Like sometimes I never got 75 an hour, but sometimes you're like approaching it, maybe making 80, 85 gold, and you're like, oh, it's still okay. Other times you make like maybe 100 an hour. Let's distract him. Biscuit. And most of the mobs you can just almost walk through. I wouldn't recommend like being in front of the face. So you cannot pickpocket spiders because they're beasts or some shit. You see, almost walking through them. You usually get a feel for this farm, like where you can walk. Okay, now we're approaching the circular spot. I don't really want to go to the end boss. I believe this one is the rest and check. Or is it? No, it's yeah. You can probably go up. But because it's high level mobs, I estimate they will be more likely to resist you. Who don't want to risk it? Okay, if we gotta resist, we just try to jump down to the right. So we can probably jump down as well, not to waste the time running around. Oh, it's very nice of Bill. I'm gonna fight him. Okay, we're now restarting the route. Not going in the room to waste time, because usually, well, pickpocket respawn is about 8 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. So, oh fuck. I need to reply to this. Yeah. Better resist, probably we can jump down with this spot. And I don't think it'll be reset by now. Probably I can still run back. Better resist inside, obviously there is no point of running back, probably just jump down. Let's get this pot mob. I'm expecting a second resist any second. Within the next couple of minutes. I'm gonna pop sprint, that's a 3. I'm gonna pop evasion, and then hopefully I can vanish. Let's go to the boss room. Still pickpocket the boss, I don't think it's that much risk. I'll get much resist on high levels, but I don't do much high levels, so let's avoid high level rooms in general. Sometimes you can make it all the way to the final boss room, like without deficit list. Yes. Let's see, what the fuck is this pot? No. Sucks to get a resist in this corner, but well. Not too often we get it. Get those four. Get a resist. I estimate any second now. I believe, yeah, that's a pot. I'm not sure if we got it. I get it. We got another junk box from the mob before, so that's looking good so far. We jump down if we get a resist here. Let's go inside the room. Probably we're gonna have a resist there. 45 gold so far in 20 minutes. Usually I estimate 30 gold by this time, average. So we will double or triple in the beginning. Now we average down a bit. The thing is, if you get a bit lucky in the beginning or a bit unlucky, usually it averages down to 90. But if you get lucky, it usually just stays this way. Like you get a good beginning and average run. You don't not get more later unless you're very unlucky. But even then, you'll be an average of 90 gold. Still no resists. I'm estimating the resists somewhere in this room. I think that's where we had the last one. Okay, let's get those two. Then we can get the pot. Where is the second pot? I think they're still walking somewhere. Oh well. So 58, we want to be careful not to get too much in front of him. And I really want to find the second pot. Where the fuck is the second pot? Walking around. They're just coming down the stairs. Should we get them? No, that's okay. It's too much time wasted. No need. The main goal is to maximize the amount of mobs you pickpocket per like hour. But if it's too far back, there is no reason to order a star rubber. Just hardly. Just keep pushing forward. The path is too far away. Oh, that's okay. You don't want to waste all your time coming back there. Oh fuck, we're getting so many junk boxes. Like I estimate like 17, 18 when I just checked. But we got 20, fuck me. So we made 10 gold in raw gold. So yeah, I estimate maybe you'll get like 25 per hour. We'll pickpocket this one. I usually go by the sound. I don't want to hold the loot window too long because it wastes time, obviously. What else can we say? Yeah, the talents, just go for survival shot. If you're raiding on a rogue, you'll obviously not be in stealth spec, but most of the time prep. Probably, well, just once every 10 minutes. Probably use it like 4 times per hour. So probably saves you a couple of deaths. So I estimate with 4 gold per death, probably will save you like 10 gold by having probably even more if you have like improved everything, like improved vanish, improved shit. Also, you can probably mitigate it partially by your gear. So I'd say having the right talents will probably net you an extra, let's say 15 gold. So if you don't have talents, you'll die a bit more. So you make the same money from shit, but you die a bit more, so you make less of that shit. So without talents, I estimate it's farm at about 75 gold per hour. It's 1 point. Oh, he jumped away after got him last time. Yeah, so you lose 50 gold. I respect there in back if you act in, it costs 50 gold. So you don't really want to respect unless you are planning to do more than 3 hours worth of farming. Once again, I don't mind this farm, but all the fucking resists, they keep you thinking at all times. The amount of mobs you do in the movement. Like now I'm lucky not to resist by the 20th minute. So it really depends. Usually I do like 1 hour at a time, probably like 30 minutes. Talking about going to the city, if you trash all the gray items and shit, probably you will get you'll have 2 hours before you need to go. Because usually have like 80 slots with like 15 gold bucks. So once every 2 hours destroying all the shit. Probably only a couple of gold. Like the books, like 20 fucking silver per stack. 16, then okay, chicken and pie. Okay, you can sell chicken to hunters, but still. Destroy the pie, the shit. You lose a couple of. It probably was like 5 gold over the long term. Like over 2 hours, you lose 5 gold, that's nothing. Getting the backache. So I made 50 gold in this period. It's a bit lucky. I wouldn't mind doing this more if it was so good. Otherwise, by 30-minute mark, 26, you'd probably expect about 40 gold, so 50 gold less. Still okay. Okay, we're gonna get resist. Otherwise, this run is too good. It's good for video because getting a lot of money, you're not dying, you're getting resists. What the fuck, bro? And you get like all these rare bosses. I'm not killing them, but still. And another box, I can hear it. I'm lucky. Or maybe I was unlucky before. So it's another box. No. Have enough time to look. I focus on the mobs in case they resist me. Like usually by the 30th minute, even like by the 15th one, unless you are unlucky, the gold will stabilize. You'll be at 90. Plus minus 15 max, so 1-5 will be max. We are now making an extra 12, 13 gold. It's big. It's a very lucky run. I'm going another box, but it sounds good. Fuck. Sometimes I'd only be like 40 gold up by 30th minute. That's still good because then you'll get like probably at least 80, 85. Probably 85. So the question is, do I recommend this farm? Slightly better. Well, over the long term it's better. Like farming mobs, like 50, 75 GPH, like herbing or whatever. So now the prices are dropping, but just personally find it like a fucking horror movie, a bit too fucking tedious to do for a long period of time. The best farms are the ones which you can do in 5 minutes, 6 minutes, do 5 lockouts or instance. Then you relax. Even if in 30 minutes you make, I don't know, 35, 40 gold, like a 75 over 2 hours, but then for 1 hour, it's probably fucking better. Of course, you can take a break here as well. You can do 30 instances per day. So it doesn't matter if you re-enter too much, you'll probably not hit 30 instances. So this pack stopped. I was suspicious. He was close to resist. Although he stopped when I did first mob. Weird. Okay, we're expecting a resist now? Probably yes. Calling a resist any second. That's a fun game you can play. You can say, okay, I'm expecting resist. And then you get it, and at least you're prepared. It doesn't come as a surprise. Every mob you're doing, you need to be aware. Maybe resist now. Maybe resist now. It's like you're ready to fight, and then nothing, and you get fucking accustomed to it. Like you chill, you relax, you're not fucking worried. So we made 64 goals for fun. On average, it would be about 45. Maybe 50 if you're lucky. Like, what's going on now? Once again, cannot fucking complain. But we do this one. Cannot complain about this now. In a second, this. Oh shit! Follow shot. You see, that's not good for my game system. I'm like, okay, we're gonna resist. I popped evasion first by mistake. Drop combat. But maybe we get 2 resists in a row. Very rarely it happens within close time. That's why I have prepped. I'm not gonna waste it on non situations because obviously more. Even though I pressed by mistake evasion first, still helping to move away quickly. Especially have a lot of mobs. Base, I believe, if a ranged or a caster hits here, like especially with a dot, some shit of poison. I might be wrong, but I think it can disrupt your improved stealth, like Vanish. I believe there is a way to get chats, especially the unlocked ones, like if you kite them around. That's what it is. 2 resists. So it's a very good run. Like I would expect either more resists with more boxes, or less boxes with less resists. But maybe some rounds you'll be unlucky. You'll be having a lot of resists. Maybe you'll be dying a lot. You won't be getting much boxes. Still, you make 75 gold at least. Okay, we are just over half an hour in. Probably I'm gonna go for 1 hour. Okay, that's not good. Finishing now. Okay, now this is the time where you don't care if you die because it's still worth the time to die and just to spend idling. Once again, each death costs you 4 gold because it's about 2.5 minutes. And you see not much resist. Maybe if you get unlucky, you get 2 resists in a minute or something. Which now if we get a resist, not much boxes recently, I don't know, like 25 mobs. But like I said, you get 1 box for 20 mobs, so it's still pretty fair. So we're either gonna get a resist soon, or we're gonna get 1 box. Get resisted now, we're gonna get this mob as well, that's the pot. See, if I get a resist now, I'll probably just fucking die quickly, not waste my time. Yeah, my gear is a joke at level 20 shit, but mostly use it for HP and agility in case I get resist. I need to escape before vanish. I wonder if sleeping mobs can resist. Okay, we're gonna die now. Just come. Let's time this run. You see, I started the time before, just to be fair. I believe Wisp form is 50% increased speed. So take this into consideration. Still looking for the most efficient route as to how to get there. Look here. Yeah, usually I go down if I run around, which is a bit of a waste. I'm just gonna get a cigarette. It's not too bad to die. I'm just thinking which there is sim now. Definitely not from the bottom. I'll just do the entrance again. And then I'll continue with the beginning path. I went a bit wrong, should have went left, or we lose about 10 seconds here. It was faster in a straight line. Well, so it will show you the worst time for an elf to get back. So I don't remember how exactly it affects your GPH depending when you die, but by now we would lose on a potential 70 gold when we enter. It's a rogue, not so much interesting. But we were making almost 2 gold per minute, so this would actually cost us on this run 8 gold. So if this was 116, I estimate we will be at 108 when we get back. Estimate. Exactly. Never enough to count it. It doesn't subtract the gold from us, it's just the potential profit. It's so nice when it's bright, you can actually see where you're going. So let's say you were expecting 108, no timer. A bit more 109 because it's just less than 120. Although we won't like it with boxes and then 30 mobs without a single one. I'm gonna kill the timer when I'm in, so just under 230. Do we need health? Probably I should have used the pod before stealthing, but with this mob so we don't hit spot. Our vanish is ready with the other abilities, except trap obviously. We're gonna get a puck here, the pot should I say here. We're gonna resist, just run away. It'll be fine if I die. If I do something stupid with this. Hopefully I don't need you to count your out. Well, if you do like 5 hours in a row, you can do it with a single lookout. Yeah, well, 107, 108, yeah, was correct. So it takes your estimated gold per minute by the time you die by going from GTH, and it subtracts it. So you see different mobs, that same mob sorry, different loot, different resist. Same mob will not drop the same shit or resist here after it resets. A bit unlucky on those boxes now, I estimate about 35 mobs without one, but that's expected because sometimes you get a couple in row. So probably 50 mobs without a single box would be possible. You expect one every 20 mobs. GPH is dropping, but like it would be going up. Probably it makes sense. You go a bit higher before you die and then you lose 4 golds worth. You got one, we bought it 108. Probably you start like at 105 and then you drop to 90. It's 4 times 312, 105 minus yards. That's right. In the beginning, expect 105, so it's be from the 90, and then it drops down a bit. The pot is gone. But don't jump down here because he will fucking get teleported out and will die to mouse. Quartermaster, I believe he's called. And wait for those to pass and then I'll pickpocket them, and then if resist, I'll just run out. That's also a nice added grade marker. Pickpocketer, so you know which ones you just pocket. Obviously, it's limited to 8 marks, but that's enough if you're like in a tight room, so you know who you just did. Let's do it before without one. Okay. Start running that's 50 silver. I'm not gonna bother auction anyway. So if you make 1.5 gold per minute on average, of course you don't do it every single day, minute of your life, still it's not worth getting 20 silver by auctioning. This is the cost. This is real life. You work hard, you don't really like it, maybe you enjoy some parts, but at least you can afford shit. Really need to take a path, but I'm busy. I really hope this video gets saved because I'm doing an online thing. And it's like more than 50 minutes. Oh, sorry, 1 hour. Yeah, more, sorry, 15 minutes. Chance it will bug out. But we're hoping for the best. So we're close to 90 gold. We're at 70 gold in 40 minutes. So this would be a good run. Down to the beginning was so good and we're down to 1. I don't know, we were a bit unlucky with the boxes now. Probably it's averaging out to a good start, I would suppose. Start rather. So like I said, 90 to 105. Obviously it will drop a bit quicker in the higher numbers, and then when the last thing I can hear is so creepy. Then obviously the drop from 120 to 105 would be quicker than from 105 to 90. So it's still jumping up and down, but to make 90 I'm happy because it equates to about 1.5 gold per minute. The entire model is nice. Make 40 gold per 25 minute run. So he also averaged 90 gold per hour. I would say Dharma was a bit fun because it was like some stealthing, some damaging. Even though the stealthing only took you 10 minutes to get to the king, it was like 10 minutes of getting him. So that's what I like in the farm. When there is some what's it called? Not alternative, but you can say alternative. Variety. More variety. You gotta resist him, we fucking die. Why did I go here? Why not? Low level, so I guess we don't kill as hard. The boss does, but well, always ways to optimize this route. Probably it includes not going to this room because after you will be just going back. Let me just reply to this dude. Absolutely nice guy. Shout out to Tapson. Let's give him a round of applause. Hit the subscribe button. If I go 80-40 on the rogue, thanks God no attunement, but I'm gonna respect, but I'm still gonna keep the farming talents. I'm just gonna go deep into damage. Just right. Yeah. Approaching. I mean, I'm quite fucking pissed. This is coming to an end. It was a nice run, but still, you do the same fucking shit, the same mobs, the same route. Maybe if it was like 200 gold, I'll not fucking happy. I'll be ecstatic. I'll be like, fuck, I'm making 3 gold per minute. Wouldn't give a fuck if each death would cost me like 10 gold in lost revenue. This spot is gone. Someone messaged if they don't die now. I'm thinking about the message, not about escaping. You know, as you said, as you said, still take some breaks to Titanship, but still it's a decent fun. That's not a box. I was in box, it was a fucking book. Bamboozled. Guess we're gonna see at least one resist. So the two wouldn't think 3 or more. I get this mob to boss, and I'll probably type a message, and then I will get those. I'm pretty sure I did. Yep. Almost done. 5 more minutes. I'm tired of this shit as much as you are. We're getting a resist. We get this one. Pretty sure we did. I think it's this one. Oh, we did. Wow. Almost done. If I'll die now, I'll probably just pause it there, because by the time I'll get back, it'll be over anyway. Hey guys, we're almost at 1 hour mark. I really don't want to die now, so I'm help me. Okay, looks like we are calling this run now. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you so much. We made 101 gold in 1 hour. Thank you.